going to have a little mic check. How's that, Mike?
You sound good. How about me?
Good. Sounds good.
All right.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Demon Wrestling as we take on Mike tonight, the big duel we've been waiting for. Bismarck Century and Bismarck High. Always a good one.
Yeah, we've had this one marked for a while. This one will be exciting. Be a lot of people, a lot of good matches.
And we're going to see 23 exhibition and JVs before that. So if you like to see some good wrestling, you're going to see it tonight without a question. We're going to talk a little bit about upcoming state tournament. Sounds like going to be fun. 18th, 19th, and 20th in Fargo. The Saturday will be the dual competition. And this year going to be a strange one with Class B and Class A, morning and afternoon type situations. We're going to have a few changes without question too. We're going to put together a program for the future of just a recap of the JV and junior high kids coming up next week, talking about the season they've had.
Oh, excellent.
Talking about some of the highlights of that. And then we'll have a program with Mark and Jeff just talking about state participants and the three alternates, of course, that they've selected. Bridger, Nagel, and Savageau.
Those are the alternates?
That's what I hear.
Wow, good for those guys. They earned it.
Those are the three seeded guys in the state that can't break in the lineup.
Well, it's a good problem to have if you're the Demons. It's a tough pill to swallow sometimes if you're the kid, but that's the way it is. Yep.
Well, it looks like we're ready to start it out, and we got a couple of changes now and then, as we always do, but we'll live through those. First up for exhibition is going to be Dane Nelson taking on Colton, Ireland. Nelson and Ireland, ready to roll.
Colton's one of our Wachter kids. I believe he's a 7th grader.
Yeah, going to have some youth out there. Again, these will be 1-2-2 periods. First period will be a minute, then followed by 2 2-minute periods. Look like two junior high kids going at it right there, I'll tell you.
It wasn't too long ago they were wrestling each other, probably just wearing different singlets.
Yeah. You get that feeling watching this match that they probably have wrestled each other before. A little apprehension out there, trying to pull that neck down, see if they can get a single. There it goes. There's a headlock. He's trying to counter it back. Nelson got some power, but there it is. Ireland sits it back through and scores with the 2-point takedown.
You know, that the headlock has always just kind of been a troubling move to me. You know, you get into middle school and some of the younger grades, and boy, you can really tear through a weight class. But you get older, it's a little tougher to hit it on people.
But Mike, I can tell you, you're preaching to the choir. Unless you're 5 points down, I don't even think you should look at it myself. So that's the end of the first period. Ireland out front, 2-0. Yeah, you live and die by the sword of the headlock, as I say. I'd rather have somebody come out and shoot a Japanese wizard at full speed or a flying lateral drop or something like that.
Yeah, by the time you put on these varsity colors, it's you've seen it a few times.
Ireland hits a nice stand-up right away, and he scores quickly. Picks up one, moves that score, 3-0. We just started exhibition JV
really nice
matches.
Single.
Nelson coming in good position. Ireland's going to relinquish it. Nelson's going to mean that score 3-2 now.
You see him going for that top wrist. That's a move we've been working on quite a bit.
Yeah. Ireland's going to come back out of there if he's got good hand control, as he does. Oh, Nelson come back and able to sweep that Ireland back up one more time.
You know, that alone is a big improvement. That says something about the varsity room. You know, we've been working with our middle school guys for, you know, a couple months, and getting that wrist control is such a big deal. But I'm happy to see that he's starting to figure it out a little bit more.
You bet. Right now he's trying to evade a possible cradle for Nelson, trying to lock it up. There he's facing him out. Now he should come up and score from there. There's looking for a reversal. Now he's going to take one. That moves score 4-2. Pretty evenly matched match. Ooh, there's a headlock by the other side as Ireland throws it, but he's got it in a little bit better position. He's going to score back points off of it, too.
Got 20 minutes to finish him off, or 20 seconds to finish him off.
He's got it awful tight right now. He settles it in. There's the fall.
Nice job.
You call it 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Nelson the winner. And that'll take care of our first JV exhibition match. As we said, 22 to go. All right, next up we got Riley Stair and Cambry Feist.
You know, I just heard some great news for Cambry and our other female wrestler, Paige Baumgartner. There's going to be a girls division at state this year, and
great.
Those two young ladies get to go and represent the Demons. I think that's pretty awesome.
Super.
And what a long way Cambry has come.
Yep.
You know, I want to say this is only her first year of wrestling. And so to see her turn and face and, you know, fishing for ankles that she can't see, you know, that takes a lot of practice.
Her positioning is just her overall technique has just improved from even the start of the season.
Absolutely. She looks like a wrestler.
Yep.
She's getting comfortable out there.
And Riley Stair got good arm control. Going to try and work that to a cradle takedown. If he can lock her up. No takedown. They go off the mat, both up. "12 seconds to go in this first period. No score. I think that's the way it's going to end, too.
No.
All right, we got 0-0. Choice is going to go to Cambry. She defers. Stair is going to go down. Hits that sit out, looks back for the switch, doesn't work. Cambry does a good job of hanging in there tight.
She's got great pressure. She's on her toes. You know, it's when you see guys hanging out on their knees, that's a good sign there's some bad habits going on. But you can watch. She's driving really well.
Yeah. Trying to break it. Riley down. Again. Trying to hit that sit-out series, but he's not getting his hips clear. Nice. Boy, Cambry's riding has just improved.
Yeah, you can see Riley working to get his hips free and get a little more weight off, but she's on him. She's on him tight.
There he hits that stand-up. Riley's in good position. He scores one. Nice job. Riley Stair takes the lead, 1-0. We got 50 seconds to go. And Riley's going to be in good position. Cambry, good counter back out. Comes back up and faces. Got to stay up, though. Keep fighting it through.
Wow, what a great defense. Nice job, Cambry.
Good recovery. Good double penetration. But look at the pancake. Nice job. Now they need that crossface. Working hard.
Yeah, you can see Riley's trying to get his head off to his side, and she's trying to keep it down in the middle for those of you that are trying to figure out what's happening.
Crossface hard. Trying to circle back. 3 seconds. Not going to happen. We got 1-0. And Cambry's going to go down. No, going to go both up, I think. Yep, that's the choice. So she's planning for the takedown.
Like to see her pull on that head. You can see her tapping.
Yep. Good shot in there by Stair. But Cambry definitely has been able to pancake it twice. See if he can do it again. Stair's really lifting it this time. Good job.
Good finish.
Nice takedown by Riley Steres. Moves that score 3-0.
He's going to have to come up pretty soon, riding the hips there.
Yeah. 1:22 to go in the match. See if Riley can get that escape. Possible takedown to follow it up.
She's digging for those hands. She knows what to do.
Yep. Just on that edge of that mat. So hard to score there. Clock winding down under a minute now. They'll stop her and bring them back to the center. On deck is Tristan Martin and Cade Nusma.
I'm not sure how old Riley Stair is. I know Cambry's a middle schooler.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see, you know, I know we've mentioned it before, but those middle school matches are just 1-1-1. That's just 1 period, 1 minute each period. Now they got a 5-minute match. You can see it kind of wear on the kids. It catches up with them a little bit.
Well, there's such a thing called maturation muscle that makes a lot of difference.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fight this. 2, 1. Oh.
You got to fall with 1 second to go. So it goes in 4:59 for the pin for Riley Stair. And that's going to bring us up to Tristan Martin and Cade Nusma.
I think these are 2 Mat Pack products here.
Yeah. I watched the Mat Pack duel with Mandan on YouTube the other night. Ooh, good penetration by Nusma. Nice takedown. Power in that half right away and cranking. I'll tell you what, he's running it from there.
You know, what I enjoy about Cade is he's a very active wrestler.
Yeah.
You're not going to see him sitting still for very long. He's moving from one move to another. Chain wrestling is what we call it in the room, but this guy, Cade, has a very bright future.
And they go off the mat.
So does Tristan out there, for that matter.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell, obviously, these are 2 real young guys making their way in the room.
2-0. Nusman out front with that takedown. Now he's got a chicken wing. An arm bar. See if he can walk it. Cranking it there. Oh, man, that's that tight. Saved by the buzzer, as we say. Pick on 3. The move score 5-0. Was that tight? Newsman's going to go down. Yeah, now Newsman coming out the backside there, trying to get head out of that half Nelson position there. Got to shake it forward a little bit. Now in better position.
He's going to have to bail here pretty soon. Martin.
There he's coming out now. He's going to pick up the reversal for 2. 7-0.
Oh, we're going to see that half coming.
Yeah, well, don't be surprised you're looking for that chicken wing as tight as it was last time, too. He likes that power half no matter where he's at. Going to go off the mat. Look at him. See that chicken wing, and he walked it on the backside and brought it across with a half. Nice job. Time of the fall will go in 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Newsma the winner. Now we go to Gavin Graham and Paige Baumgartner.
This is the other young lady I was talking about that's going to get to wrestle at state this year.
Yep.
Now wrestling from Century, Gavin Graham. And for the Divas, Paige Baumgartner.
Ooh, nice heel pick by Graham. Graham did a nice job. Now he comes back into the double. Ooh, close to a little trouble on the slam side there. Going to pick up 2 for that takedown now. Now he's trying to wind up the cradle.
This looks like a real strong young man right here, this Gavin. He's lean, he's got it tight. 15 seconds left. See if Paige.
There's the fall.
There we go.
I get 46 seconds on that fall. So Graham the winner. Next up is going to be Zach Stair and Dylan Kostelecki. Kostelecki's had a lot of matches this year and done well.
Yeah, he has. A little disappointed he cut his hair. That flowing mane.
Oh.
That big bushy head of hair that he used to have.
Well, hopefully he doesn't lose any strength on that deal.
There you go.
I got a feeling he's going to be fine.
Now wrestling from Century, Zach Stair. And for the Divas.
Ooh, nice move. Come in on that single deep. And Stair was able to counter it.
Yeah.
And Stair comes right back at it. Nice job by Zach Stair there. Kostelecki in trouble. He's going to give up 2. Stair takes an early lead. Kostelecki hits that stand-up. But they're at that edge of that mat one more time. Now he comes back, spins it around.
Oh, he caught the head.
Circling it again. Going to pick up 1. He got 1 for sure. Now he's looking for the takedown. Going to spin her the other way here in a second. Nope. Going to come back to that center and wrestle. 2-1 right now. Stair out front with that early takedown. Got a little blood issue.
You know, this will give me some time to ask you some questions about some of our alternates. You mentioned that some of them were ranked. Is that? I haven't seen the latest rankings.
I know Bridger at 52 is ranked 7th in the state.
Awesome.
I think Nagel is like 3rd or 4th.
And then
give me a second. I think I actually have that.
And then the other one was Savageau, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And so I think he's rated 6th because DeForest is actually rated 5th, and we were going to talk about that a little bit too. I was surprised by that.
Yeah, has he lost yet?
No, and I understand maybe 1-2, but after that I would have had him 3 or 4 at the worst. But that may add a little incentive to Ben, you know, as an added motivator. You never know. Good to see anyhow.
You know, that'll be the interesting part about state because it's tough to seed these guys. They haven't, not a lot of common opponents. Probably not a lot of matches against the East and the West, if any.
No. I know that, here we go. Savageau was 6th, DeForest was 5th at 106. And then Bridger was 7th. And then Nagel was 3rd.
Oh, he moved up.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. And Kostelecki working hard now. Got a nice turn on that half Nelson. A lot of pressure with that arm bar if he's able to pull it in.
He's in a good spot right now.
Now he's going to go the other way with it. And Zach Stair doing a good job of fighting this off. Leading at 3-2 right now. But Kostelek is definitely in control. He's got no tip there. Stair still able to fight it off.
Yeah, he's a tough kid because that is tight.
Yeah. Now he's trying to stretch him out so that he can turn it. But
if you're at home right now, try to put your elbow and touch your opposite ear with it.
Yeah.
See how that feels. He's going to get that. He's getting it awfully deep. He's going to get a turn here pretty quick.
Now Stair's coming back. Got to his base again, so he's moving. 31 seconds. Stair leads at 3-2 right now. There's that tip. So we got the Penn State tilt here. Going to pick up 2 right there. And he switches to a chicken wing, so new leader now, 4-2. They say 5-2 now. He's going to turn it again.
Would have had a little more.
Yeah, that definitely was tight.
It'll be interesting what.
So Kostelek out in front, 5-2 right now.
You know, if you've just been ridden out for 2 minutes, what do you pick? He's going neutral.
Yeah, he wants to work on his takedowns. Seems to be a lot of 130-pounders in the state this year. Oh, nice job of countering that back. Kostelek picks up 2, makes it 7-2. Looking out good on that pinning combinations as Dylan always working for the paw. Oh, that's tight now.
Oh.
I'll tell you, Zach Stair has done a good job of staying out of that pinning combination because it's been close a couple times. We're down to just about a minute.
Yeah.
Kostelek just keeps that pressure cranking.
You know, a lot of people get a half dug in that deep. They're getting back points, but you're right. Zach is, it's Zach Stair, right? Yep.
Yeah,
Zach is
Stair.
fighting it hard.
Yeah, we had Riley win, and now Zach's trying to match up with him. Right now the concentration for Zach is to make sure he doesn't get turned, and we got 15 seconds to go. Now he comes back using those legs. He's scoring now, though.
There we go. Getting at least 2.
Yep. Make it 9. 9-2 is how it's going to end up. So Dylan Kostelek keeping his winning ways over Zach Stair, 9-2. Next we got Jerry Burkhart, and Landon McMahon,
I believe.
McMahon.
Yep.
Landon McMahon.
You were talking about having a lot of 30-pounders. Last year when these guys were all 8th graders, I had Dylan, who just wrestled, who's a real tough wrestler. I got Landon out here, who's just about to get his takedown. And then we had LJ, all in the same weight class.
Yeah. Good takedown right away. As Landon scores, got him in the cradle. Good cradle position. He's kind of backing it up. There it is. Fall. 32 seconds. I remember when we had the St. Mary's first duel, they listed 6 38-pounders. I still remember that for St. Mary's. So that was quite a lot of 30-pounders. That's all I can tell you.
Put a few of those guys on the Krause diet. We'll get them up a weight class or two.
Yep.
Spread them out a little bit.
All right, got Ethan Morris and Ben Sharfuris. Going to go a little bit bigger now.
Looking forward to watching Ben wrestle. He's one of those guys that's got one speed. He's all out. He's all out. He brings it. Yeah. And I want to say it's only his second year wrestling, so he doesn't always necessarily know what he's exactly supposed to do, but whatever he's going to do it hard. And
it's fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
Got a pretty good sized young man out there for Bismarck Century right now. Got to be about 6'2" and put together. Looks like a young fella.
Oh yeah. Future of the big guys here in Bismarck.
Now wrestling for Century, Ethan Morris, and for the Demons, Ben Sharfuros.
Oh.
That was a nice shot by Ben. He's just got to get both hands on it. You got a big boy out there. You're not pulling one of those tree trunks with one arm.
Yeah, he's gonna. Got a knot of the old arm up here. A lot of pushing going on, I can tell you that. There he's in good position. Oh, good job by Morris as he comes back and penetrates up to that double and gets that takedown. So with just moments to go in that first period.
Yeah, Ben's going to want that one back. He relaxed just for a minute.
2-0. Yeah, he was in good position. Going to go down, Ben says.
Now, am I correct in saying that Century either has or had a heavyweight with the last name Burkhart? I think it was last year. Is that ringing a bell at all?
Not. It could have been. Not right offhand, though.
There's got to be a brother.
I think in the one master sheet we do have, it'll tell you the age of them down here. See, there's a Burkhart, a sophomore that's going to be tonight. Yep.
And this Burkhart is an 8th grader. Wow, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
How about groceries in that house?
Don't have to worry about the fridge worrying anything there. Still 2-0 as right now Morris out in front. You gotta come all the way up with that whole body.
Yeah.
Now he's in trouble if that half Nelson comes, and here it comes. Morris going for the fall as he's trying to get inside position on that arm. Scoring back points right now. He's got him stuck. So I got 2 minutes and 28 seconds. 2:28 for the fall. And as I look at the scoreboard here, it seems like it's every other one is a Century win, or so pretty good balance so far. And now we're going to come up James Nagel and Tylen Lee.
He's another one of our 130-pounders that saturated 130 group at the freshman level.
Yep.
But if he's anything like his brother, this is the brother of Ben Nagel,
right,
who we were talking. If he starts growing like his brother is, he's not going to stay 130 for long.
Yep. Nice single leg. Good penetration. Now he's going to walk it backwards. He scores 2 quickly.
Plus, look at his hair.
Yep.
What a good-looking haircut that guy's got.
All right, trying to turn him towards the mat. Right now he's working that power half.
Oh, are we going to see that Penn State coming again? Nope.
I think he's going to walk it. He's just trying to get in position so he can keep him on the mat. There it goes. And that's going to be tight, folks.
10 seconds.
And that's what it's going to take. How about that? We'll call pin for James Nagel in 50 seconds. And we're up to number 9. And we got Braxton Fisher and Jaron McNichols. What year is McNichols?
He's another freshman.
Yeah.
I think the last, take a glance over here. 1, 2, 3.
There's 10 freshmen.
I think out of the last 5 matches, 4 of them were on our freshman football team last year.
Yeah. Now they're only going to get better. Moving in on that single, just kind of. Now he needs to move to the double. There it is.
Keep him in. Turn the corner.
Turn it. Good counter in there. Braxton Fisher trying to get that crossface moving. We're going to call stalemate. Return him to the center. 17 seconds to go. First period action. If you just tuned in, we're in exhibition and JV action. Got 23 matches total. We got 8 of them done for you. There's a good double. That's going to score 2 right there. Good job by Fisher, realizing he was in trouble, just releasing it. Choice goes to Century. They defer. And McNichols says, I'm going down.
I've always loved that when they ask the kid and the kid says, I'm going down.
Yeah.
Just the confidence of believing that you're going to get out. Love that attitude.
I'm trying to remember what year the defer rule came in. Had to be in like the 90s or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It wasn't there before.
I had just assumed it had been around forever.
No.
What were your choices then? Top, bottom, or
flip?
neutral?
There was. You couldn't go both up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you had to go down or up. Not all the way up. Yeah. All right, now I tell you what, Fisher doing a good job of riding.
There we go.
Back to that base, kind of on the edge of that mat again now. Now they're working on hand control. But if you're on the edge of that mat, there's just so many ways you can get somebody off.
You know, you listen to the coaches and they say stuff like, look where you're at, you know, that kind of stuff. They're all just hinting, get out of bounds.
Yeah. Yep. There's a good face out. Comes back up, still Braxton, still countering.
Dangerous tie here.
I tell you, tough position to be in here. And you got one leg in the air, you're not in good position. There he goes. That's going to be one. Now he's going back in. Oh, he's going to give up two on a takedown. Nice takedown by Fisher as he picks it up. Going to pick up back points. McNichols is in trouble on his back here.
Short time.
I suppose you don't remember that at the time, there was no stalemate one time, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In the 60s, we used to have a locking hands drill.
And you would lock hands
as long as you could lock hands, you couldn't give up a point.
Huh.
So if you could lock on a leg, I'm going to tell you what, there's no stalemate. That's why the stalemate was created.
One too many times, the guy just hung on to it for 2 minutes.
We could drill on that. If you were ahead by two, you could actually sit there and hold on for a long time. I thought he had locked hands there for a second. 5-3. McNichols trying to turn him over here. Got to turn him somehow. Now the cradle's working, maybe. There's the crossface. 1:19 to go. Going to have to pick it up. Get him going. Oh, we got an injury right here. Kind of popped that elbow that time, didn't he?
He gave it a pretty hard chop. I wonder if it flexed the wrong way.
I think he's definitely in pain. Yeah, you never gave up a takedown. People would throw crossfaces like punches, you know.
So was there a locking hands rule then around the body either?
Well, in the old days, you could figure four right to the end of the world too, you know. Oh man, you talk about somebody who could put some pressure on you. Yeah. And you wondered why the matches were a little bit more boring, I would think.
Right. Now, did I hear correctly? There was a time that if it went overtime, you would just go until somebody scored. And so you potentially would have
could have a 9-minute match.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
But there was that just for a period of time, and then after that, there was a judge's decision. The referee decided the match. Are you ready for this? I got beat on judge's decision, state tournament.
No kidding. And it's 100% up to the judge.
Up to the referee.
Thought you wrestled, or thought the other guy wrestled better, or that was all there was to it?
And I'm wrestling a young fellow from Ellendale, North Dakota. And if a guy from Ellendale, North Dakota takes on somebody from Minot High and takes them into the overtime, I think I'm in trouble. And I credit him. He did a good job.
Yeah.
Now, the funny part about that, there was no back door then. Your kid had to make it to the semis, you're out of the tournament. There's only 4 places.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In the 60s, there's only 4 places.
Well, that makes a little more sense. In the Bismarck High Room, they just posted all of the former state placers,
Yep.
and it seems like around the 70s or so, it's like, wow, there's a lot more now. What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, that solves the mystery.
But 1973, when they started seeding the tournament, there's 3 point.
5-5 right now.
Yep. And pick up back points too right now. Now we got 7-5. So McNichols is coming back strong here. 38 seconds to go. And there's the power half up top, scoring with that exposure right now. And now it's going to settle right back in. Oh, we'll pick up 2.
Now he found his rhythm.
Yeah, lots tighter. Looking for the fall. 9 seconds. There it is. So we're going to call it 4 minutes, 54 seconds. McNichols the winner by fall. 4:56. And now we got Bridger Owens and Adam Vignes.
One of our alternates.
Wrestling from Century, Adam Vignes. And for the Demons.
And Vignes, tall kid. Bridger looking at a drag. Good penetration by Vignes. Comes in strong on that single leg. Able to fight it off. Now back to that drag.
All right, stay in a stance here.
Now looking for a Russian tie-up and penetrate to that single, maybe. Boy, he's got him great position for that high crouch series. Vignes able to escape both times and made a nice shot. Clock winding down to 5 seconds. This 1 second. Whoa, no takedown.
Shows here that Adam Vignes is a sophomore.
Yeah.
And he looks, well, both these guys look pretty talented. These are 2 future varsity wrestlers without a doubt.
And he's definitely got some leverage. Hops this nice stand up, good hand control. Working his way back through. Bridger trying to counter him back down. One thing Bridger's got is if you sit out on him, he's got a really good snapback.
Yes, and Vignes looks like he has a solid sit out. And a lot of stuff he builds off of it. You know, that sit out to a stand up. I know I couldn't do that.
Especially with that height too. That's got good quickness coming out of there. Comes back up again. There, takes him back over on a tip. 1:14, second period action. 0-0 on the scoreboard. Now he tries a power half, takes a spiral inside, brings it back through, back up again, takes him back down one more time. Now he's going to take that length and see if he can work a cradle. Got the crossface, but he does not have anything working beyond that.
Yeah, he's doing something with that far elbow there, isn't he? There he is.
He's got it tight enough. There, it's locked. Tall kids do not like cradles. And that's pretty tight right there.
I don't think the short ones are big fans either.
Well, shall we say good cradles. Now it's really getting tight. He's going to pick up 3. So Owens out front, 3-0. And that's going to end the second period. Be an interesting call right now. Bridger's going down.
I like it.
Good hand control. Doesn't take long to get that escape. Out in front. There's that double. Lifts it. He's going to have to look out for a headlock inside here. Now he's back on that single.
Yeah, it's a little deeper.
There it goes. Takedown 2. I think you'll see him probably go back to that cradle if he breaks him down again. Boy, he's got him cranking up top there, though. There comes that crossface.
Bridger doesn't make it easy on anybody, does he? Always tying up an arm, going for a wrist, going for an elbow.
The key is whether or not you can tie that thing as tight and lock it. Here comes the lock one more time.
There, he got it.
31 seconds to go. Owens out front 6-0.
So, coaching point here for those of you that care about this kind of stuff. You'll notice, I was going to point out how Bridger steps up with his left foot. You know, holy smokes.
Yeah.
He got a gusher.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, a lot of guys, they make the mistake of trying to bring the leg to the head. But I like seeing Bridger bringing the head to the knee, head to the leg.
And the key when you do coach that is you actually post the inside of the knee and bring that head forward.
That's right.
Now, the potentially dangerous of that is he lifted it too high, and then it kind of puts the spine in problems. So, good call by the official.
How about potentially dangerous moves back in the day? Were those around? Was that a thing?
They accused me of making the headbutt rule legal. Because I had things called a concrete head. So, yeah. No, you could come out and tie up and bang pretty heavy then. And the slams were slams, you know.
Oh, so they would call slams if you...
No, you had to really smack the guy to be a slam. You know, you had to loft him and then lift and go, you know. Otherwise, it was just a normal takedown, you know.
You know, I'm laughing, but it really isn't much of a surprise. If you ever talk to some of these old timers that have been wrestling since way back when, it's really not surprising, is it?
Well, it's just like we got a Super Bowl in our midst, and we're talking about Tom Brady, and I'm a big Tom Brady fan. But if you want to check some history, George Blanda.
I know the name.
Okay, how about 26 years in the NFL, playing quarterback, and he kicked. Too. And I don't think he played the first 10 years with a face mask. And then he had a one-arm bar, you know. And this is when they hit the quarterback.
Jeez,
he threw a touchdown pass at age 45.
I'm 42, and I think boy, if I had to throw a football right now, I'd be feeling it the next day.
And he didn't kick soccer style. He kicked a 51-yard field goal at 45 to it.
The old toe punch.
Yeah. Now there's the win for Mr. Bridger by decision. Good job. So now we bring it up to Darren Bitts and Tierman Glass.
Century, Darren Bitts.
And Bitts takes no time, shooting in on that double, picks up that 2-point takedown.
You know, not that I consider myself an old man yet. I know I'm getting close, but I went to high school with Darian's dad. He was a wrestler in Mandan.
Yeah.
He was a tough guy too.
Well, he grows into that body, then he'll make a big difference.
He kind of has that.
In trouble right there, though.
Nice job, Tiernan. So this is Tiernan's first year too, our Bismarck High guy.
Yeah.
And he's come a long ways.
That moves the score 5-0. As Bitts out front, and there's the fall. 6 seconds to go. We'll call it 54 seconds in the nose. So Bitts picks up the fall. And that brings us to Chance Grimes and Matt Steckler.
Wrestling from Century, we have Chance Grimes.
Steckler's had lots of matches this year, too.
Yeah, he has. Well, it helps that he doesn't weigh 130.
Yeah. Ooh, good shot. One escape. They didn't give him any back points at all? Yeah, they did. There they go. 4-1.
All right, Steckler's going to have to start the comeback.
Yep. So Grimes wastes no time as he just deposited him on his back. And he does it with a headlock this time. So Grimes likes to score in bunches. There's the fall. 7 seconds to go. 53 seconds as Chance Grimes, the winner by a fall. Now we're at Dane Nelson and Braden Halverson.
Oh, we've seen Dane wrestle once already. He was the first wrestler of the night for Century.
Yep. I think they're going to have quite a few people wrestling a couple of times here. Braden Halverson.
Dane Nelson. And for the defense, Braden Halverson.
There's that Russian tie-up.
So Braden's actually one of my wrestlers at Walker. He's a 7th grader.
Yeah.
And sometimes they say, he was born to wrestle. I think he's one of those guys. He's got so much energy and he loves wrestling and he's fun to watch. He's usually good for a couple wild scrambles a match.
He did a good job on that takedown. He leads it 2-0 with that takedown. Nelson almost hit the stand-up, but that's going to be the close of the first period. And Braden out front with that takedown. Going to defer. So hopefully our technical difficulties don't have any issues, but we might want to check it on our phone, make sure everything's going through.
That's a good call. Otherwise, we'd just be up here talking to each other.
Well, that wouldn't be the first. So, good sit out. Hit it again. Now he's trying to get in better position, square it out. Nelson does a good job on a counter. Nelson still in control. Halverson out front 2-0, trying to score from the bottom. Now he's facing him out. There it is. Halverson down the lead 3-0.
Bob, I'd be glad to let you know that at least on my phone, it's still coming through.
Yeah.
But
I think it's one of those picture things that they want to make sure it's all good. Nelson trying to fight his way through. Looks like a possible stalemate coming. Nope. Halverson getting back. Nope. There's that stalemate. I thought Halverson had a shot of making it come around, but Nelson did a good job of countering.
Braden's going to want to keep that far ankle if he can.
There's the crossface. That's what he needs.
Ooh, there you go.
Throws it
Nice.
right back in and down. Halverson got him on his back. Gonna pick up possible pin here. There it is. Time of the fall, 3 minutes, 42 seconds, 3:42. Braden Halverson, winner by fall. And that's number 13 going to 14, Tyler Myers and Wyatt Bumgardner.
So it's this one more.
So Tyler Myers and Wyatt Bumgardner.
Now wrestling for the Patriots, Tyler Myers. And for the demons, Wyatt.
That was a quick takedown. And looking for the cradle already. He's got it tight, bringing it straight on over as Baumgartner wastes no time.
Wow, that's about as aggressive as I've seen Wyatt ever go.
He'll pick up 3 more, I believe.
Looking really sharp.
There it is, 5-0. Now he's looking for a power half. Got 30 seconds to go here. It looks awful tight.
He's another one of our sibling pairs in the Bismarck High Room. His sister is Paige Baumgartner, who wrestled earlier.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, that's illegal right there.
I don't think he saw the lock. That's the fall. 6 seconds to go. 54 seconds.
So if you're not sure what made it illegal, it said he had his both hands locked around his head without an arm stuck in there too. But I think we got away with one there.
I think the referee was looking at back. All right, that brings us to Sam Larson and Isaiah Want.
Wrestling with the Patriots, Isaiah Quant. And for the demons, Sam Larson.
2 Mat Pack kids here again.
Larson, Want comes in, picks up that 2-point takedown. Nice job.
I've been watching Isaiah wrestle for several years now. Well, and Sam as well, but Isaiah, and I happen to know that Isaiah and all of his brothers, incredibly strong. This is, I think this is the first or second of like 4 or 5 brothers. we might be seeing Quants for a while at Century.
Well, that'll be cool to see. Good cradle right now. He's got Sam in trouble.
All big, all strong, all real good wrestlers.
He'll pick up 3 more, so Quant goes out front 5-0. And he's going to go down.
There, look at that drive by Sam. There's some pressure there.
Quant moves well for a big guy. He picks that score to 6-0. He's out front. Trying to shuck that arm by him.
Quant's got it going.
There it is. Definitely in a good pin position there. 3 minutes, 11 seconds. How old did you say Isaiah was?
Isaiah's a freshman, I think.
Going to be a big boy.
Oh, yeah. And Sam's an 8th grader, so two future heavyweights if I had to throw out a guess.
No, it's... So now we got Zach Stair again, and this is Connor Harbison now.
No, they must, something might be out of order. So for Bismarck is Jonas Kraus.
Yep.
And for
White.
Century.
It's White.
There you go.
Yep. That was an insert here, I see. Going to be at the edge of the mat here.
If I remember correctly, these two wrestled in the middle school season, and Mr. White, the gentleman from Century, he won. I think it went the distance, but he did win the last match. But both guys have been working out in the varsity room. I'm going to go ahead and assume both of them got better, so Let's see what happens.
Wow. Good movement by both wrestlers.
No points awarded. Nice scramble.
Yeah, nice scramble by both. Good efforts by both guys. Good escape.
All right. Now I know Jonas has been working on his underhook series for quite a bit.
Yeah.
There he's trying to dig one.
Trying to dig it in. White leads it though with that escape.
And Kenyatta, am I saying that right?
Kenyatta, yep.
Kenyatta.
Yep.
And if I remember, Kenyatta has a pretty solid double leg, and I think that's what he broke out in the first period.
There's that underhook again.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's still got it. He's still got it. Kenyatta's trying to get him to his hip, and Joe's trying to stay up.
Still a lot of time, though. Now he's in better position. White's going to come around here. Yep.
I'd like to see Joe work up to a base, crawl up to his knees, get to his elbows. There he's trying.
Yep, there he had. Oh, good shot. Oh, there. Oh, we had a potential fireman's coming on that backside there, at least a dump off that underarm series. Could have been a good possibility. 3-0, White out front. Going to go both up. 2 minutes to go. And right now, Mr. Krause, as you would say, Mike, got a little pressure on him. Going to have to do her.
Yep, going to have to make something happen.
Yep. Boy, if he just popped that down, there's a good shot at it.
Good shot. Oh.
I wish he'd have went the other way and pulled it down. Yep, good fight out of it. Keep fighting. He ain't got nothing yet. Good job.
Yep.
Now, back at it again. Dump it hard. One thing about it right now is Mr. White's getting tired.
He is.
1 minute, 37 seconds to go. Now's a good time for a wild headlock if you want one. And back up, back up. Good job. Fought his way through that one, too. 120. Got to be a shooter here pretty quick, though. I think Mr. White's kind of content to continue the motion here.
And I think those couple extra minutes in the JV here is wearing on these two middle school guys.
Yep. Whoa, at the edge of that mat one more time. 54 seconds to go.
I think they started it late before, so they're running an extra 10 seconds off.
Or they just forgot. Yeah. he needs to come up and look at that toss.
You know, this is something I'd like to see Jonas do more of. This is that front headlock series.
Yep. There's a good cradle right there. Right in good position here. Good job of fighting his way out as Kraus comes out of that one. 7-0 though, White out front. I think that's the way this one's going to end.
I think you're right.
So Kenyatta White winner by decision, 7-0. And Zach Stair now with Connor Harbison. Harbison coming on well too.
Yeah, they got a lot of high expectations for Connor Harbison. He's going to be one of those next big names I think you hear here in Bismarck High Wrestling. I know they're very impressed. I know they're very impressed with his work ethic and his coachability. And he's got a lot of talent.
He's got good quickness. Penetrates well, as he does right there. And he's going to pick up 2, just like that. And a deep waist ride. Now working for a chicken wing inside. 2-on-1 to that chicken wing.
Side note on Connor, he's a pretty good baseball player too.
Oh, really?
I got to coach him in youth ball a couple of years ago, and
what position does he play?
Just about anywhere. He was our ace on the mound.
There you go.
You know, for the age, he swung a swung a good bat, and yeah.
He's just a natural then.
Yeah, I would imagine he's probably good at just about any sport he takes in.
At the end of 1, Harbison out front as Connor with a nice takedown that early going. Going to go both up. There, he just jerked that head and penetrates to that single and then walks it on up. Good counter in there. And Zach Stair able to stop it, but there's the takedown one more time. 2 makes that score 4-0. Now he's moving towards his back. Good position.
Beautiful
a lot of time. Oh, he got a little high.
Just missed that other arm swinging through.
Yep. He circles back and turns, he'd have him. But going to pick up 3. Make it 8-0. He's got those arms wrapped up tight.
Boy, I ought to bring a clicker next time I do this. We can count how many Penn State tilts Bismarck High goes for.
Yeah. Well, if you ever want to see it done like magic, watch a Penn State roster do it, because, boy, they just have it down. Especially that 125-pounder national champ they have.
Yeah, I suppose you don't get a move named after you if you do it halfway.
Yeah. And that's the end of the 3rd period.
That's why I want to find out who that Nelson guy was.
End of the 2nd period, excuse me, going to the 3rd period. Harbison out front, 9-0. We're going to go both up. We've got a little blood count right here now. We're moving along pretty darn well. They started a little early tonight, which I think was a good idea. And that means the varsity probably going to get on the mat before 8 o'clock, right? So next up we got Taylon Lee and Tony Lehman. Right now it's 7-0 in favor of Harbison. Ooh, almost with a good throw. But Harbison comes up with that takedown again as he's just able to keep pressure and moving through.
There he got what he wants.
Chest on chest, though. Got to walk towards the head and get that chest on chest.
See that little adjustment right there? He dropped down.
Doesn't have the reverse half buried, though. Good, better position now, though. There's the fall.
Nice solid match for Connor.
I see about 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Time of the fall for Harbison. So we got Lee and Lehman.
So that might be a typo there, Bob. I think our guy at Bismarck High, this is Lagman. I know it says Lehman on the sheet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ladman?
Lagman.
All right. Ladman Junior High?
Nope, he is, I want to say a sophomore.
Okay.
But let me double check there. Yep, sophomore.
Yeah, picked up a nice arm and brought it right through. Good position. Scoring back points right there. Nobody told him he was Lehman either. Yep. Sounds good. Now he's working on that cradle. Good pressure inside. That's the end of one. 2-0 out front. So Lyman did a nice job. Joyce going to go both up. Taylon Lee from Bismarck Century. I've been trying to work deep with that penetration. Oh, he's got him. Moving to the back now, looking for back points. He's got it awful tight. Gonna lock that and load it. There's the fall. 1 minute, 42 seconds. Ladman, the winner. 142 with the fall. And now we're back to Gavin Graham and Bridger Owens. Now I take that back. It's Grant. It's Gavin Graham and Logan Mertens.
Now wrestling for the Patriots, Gavin Graham. And for the Demons, Logan Mertens.
So we got Mertens and Graham. This is number 19 of our matches. We've got 23 scheduled. Mertens got a good counter if he can straighten that leg out, put that crossface in, and get behind.
There, got him to his hip. Yeah. Nice job.
Good job. Picks up 2. Wow.
Boy, it's just both these guys got really long limbs, don't they?
They really do. Mertens and Graham. Graham successful in his first match. I think this is Merton's first match. Nice sit-out series by Graham. Good follow.
Yeah, great
by
movement.
Mertens. At the end of the first period, and Mertens out front, 2-0.
You know, big difference when you watch, you know, the younger guys all the way up to middle school even compared to the varsity is you can see the chain of moves that go together. You know, it's not just one move. They hit one and it sets up another. You'll see 2, 3, 4 in a row. And I really enjoy seeing these guys start to figure that out and put it together.
Nice.
And Century does a good job of it too.
Yeah. Nice stand-up switch situation there for Mertens. Coming around, scored well, picks up the reversal. Now he's throwing that chicken wing in, working on an arm bar, cranking on it. Good stop by Graham, and now Graham out front looking for an escape. Got a shot at it. Mertens trying to move again against that cradle. Graham going to score, going to pick up 2 on the reversal. Nice job by Graham. Moves it to 4-2. Here comes that switch again. Mertens has got that switch down, I'll tell you that. Got a good power switch. There's that reversal. 6-2. Mertens out in front. Now he's got that chicken wing, and he's got some pressure working on it.
He's one big step away. There it is.
He's in good position. All you got to do is crank it over. Look at Graham Bridge. Good job by Graham to get out of that. Not before he picks up 2 points, Mertens. So Mertens out in front, 6-2 now. 47 seconds to go, second period action. There's the fall. So, 3 minutes, 26 seconds with the fall for Logan Mertens. And now we got Grant Carlson and Bridger Owens.
Now wrestling for the Patriots, Grant Carlson.
Oh, good shot.
Ooh, that was.
Carlson. Bridger gets behind, takes him to the mat, picks up 2. Right away with that crossface.
He's going to get it whether you like it or not, isn't he?
Yeah. Now he's going to wind it up, post that knee like we talked about before, a little high. Carlson did a good job of fighting his way out.
Ooh, he's got it locked. 10 seconds to make something of it.
You got to chase it with a leg when you bring her.
Oh, he's going to get it just too
Not
late.
enough time. 2-0 after 1. Owens out front. Century going to defer. Nope, it says both up. Made a good shot on a single in the early going. That was a good single right there.
Head hunt, head it.
Nice wizard counter. Carlson still in control. Now he's looking for a headlock. Bridger behind. Got to bring him to the mat to score. 2-point takedown. Penetration on that single. Now coming back to the back door. Turns it around.
I'd like to see him shove that top leg right off his head.
The key is to keep walking towards and getting control. That's slipping through. There you go. He picks up 2 more, 6-1. Owens out front, second period action. Let him go one more time. That moves to 6-2 now. All the way to the double. Not quite. Carlson did a nice job of blocking that. There's that arm drag. Chuck it behind.
Nice. Right at the buzzer.
They give him 2. 8-2. Going to go down. Good stand-up, good hand control right away. That's the one thing he's really improved on.
You talking hand control? Absolutely.
Yeah, plus he's popping up. No more stepping. You got to pop. (9-2) at the edge of the mat. Carlson was using that wizard. Heel picks there. There he goes. Drags that arm behind. (11-2) right now. 105. Now he's got a chicken wing and an arm bar. Maybe a chicken wing and a half. Or better known as a double. Nope, just missed it.
Wing and a wrist.
And lock and load over.
He's going to go.
He's going to stretch it out and walk it.
He's going to go.
Key is to be patient, settle in. 26 seconds to go. Up on his toes, pressure. Awful tight right there. Pick up 3 more. That'll make it 14-2. Owens winner by decision. And we got Jerry Burkhart and Devin Halverson.
Boy, is this another Burkhart? Is there 3 of them on the team?
Well, I think there's Jerry. I think there's only 2.
Well, then there's a Jacob. He's a sophomore, and then I thought the other big guy was a Burkhart.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Whoa, man! Well, Burkhart and Halverson came scrambling out of that thing because he was in real trouble. Credit Burkhart as he put him right back towards his back. But Halverson able to scramble back up. 5-2 right now. (5-4). So they gave him back points on that one exchange.
You know, something that sticks out on both of these young men down here is when you get a chance, check out their shoulders when they stand up. Whoa. I wouldn't be surprised if both these guys, by the time they're seniors, if they're, you know, that 180, 190.
Yeah, pretty good size young man.
They both got good frames.
Yeah.
That's the football coach in me talking. I want I want all our guys around 190, 200.
There you go.
200.
.23 seconds to go. All right, 5-4. Good match here. Burkhardt scrambling.
Oh, go back to that half.
Yeah. Clock winding down. I think that's where that period's going to end at 5-4.
Right there. That's the half I wanted to see.
I would expect that we're going to see a pretty evenly matched pair here. Burkhardt throws that cradle on.
I think he's got it locked.
Halverson trying to break it and come back up, but Burkhardt, strong kid.
All right, Devin, let's fight for some of that wrist control that we see.
Devin needs to sit out, create some distance. 1:18 to go.
There you go. Come out the back. Too late. There, he's going for some wrists.
44 seconds to go. Not a lot of time yet. On that edge of that mat again. Burkhardt doing some nice riding.
Yeah, he is.
Like you said, two physical kids here going at it. 5-4 the score. Halverson out front. Good power switch. Comes back inside one more time. Steps it on up. Burkhardt has nothing to do with it. Oh, nice. Now he walks forward. Now he's in better position. There's a reversal. And back points.
Devin looks a little high to me.
Well, he's dragging that leg, so that helps. But that'll pick up 3 more. 10-4. So a nice power switch got him in great position there. Going to go both up for that third period. Yow. Cow catcher on the way back.
Oh, a double.
Yep. Hello.
Expected to see a big move or a throw, but I thought it'd come from Burkhardt.
Shows you the confidence level that Halverson has.
Make a coach's heart stop, though, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, there he got himself in trouble. Burkhardt got a position on it. Comes back up with that wizard, walking it back through. Look at this. He almost had him stuck right there.
He did that with one arm.
Yeah. So I think we'll see any back points or not. I'm not sure, but I know he scored 2. 12-4 is what I got right now. There's a snapback. Wow. Look at Burkhardt come out the back door. Nice match. stalemate coming up here. Nope.
I think Halverson might be hoping for a stalemate. He's
close
running out of steam down there.
Yeah. And there's the spin. Nope. No points yet. Now Halverson's going to come up, go out the back door again. Look at there. Nice job by Halverson as he's able to secure it off the mat. 15 seconds to go. He's out in front, 12-4.
I don't remember how they started. Is somebody down on this?
Actually, I think they were both up, true.
10 seconds.
You know,
boy, that was a fun one to watch.
Yeah, good match by both guys. So Burkhart wins at 12-4. Excuse me, Devin Halverson wins at 12-4. And that brings us to Jackson Parlett and Matt Steckler.
All right, Steckler wasn't happy after his last match. Let's see if he turns it around.
Now wrestling for the Patriots, Jackson Parlett. And for the Demons, Matt Steckler.
Parlett goes in and shoots on a single. Steckler looking at a fireman's.
Keep that bottom elbow. He's got it. Oh, lost it.
There's two to the takedown. Steckler out front.
Well, that's the second time he almost had that wing and a half, or wing and a wrist.
Can't emphasize how important it is to wrestle in the center of the mat, though. 2-0, Steckler out front. We've got 9 seconds left to go in the period. And that's how that first period is going to end. Choice goes to Century. They defer. Steckler's going to go down.
Good stand-up, came up without a wrist, though.
Yeah. And now Steckler's going to get out front. Parlett almost able to secure it back. Now Steckler's got that fireman's again if he wants it. Yep, going to win on that double. Take the single to the double, maybe. We'll see. He backs out. He's got his one already. He's leading at 3-0 now.
Whoa.
Yes, good job by Parlett as he did the toss. He walked right into that and boom. He got it tight too. There's the pin.
That's a pretty throw.
Credit Jackson Parlett as just coming alive with a nice toss. And he's the winner by 1 minute 55 seconds. Nice throw. Now we got Ben Chafaris again and Ethan Feddick. And I don't know if, do you see Carson Lardy out there? Nobody else warming up, is there? They were trying to find him another match.
I see him down there, and he does not look like he's getting ready for a match, so I'm guessing he's not going to get one.
I don't think they found anybody. Ethan Feddick and Ben Chafaris. at the conclusion of this match, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the microphones down, and we're just going to leave it to action. And when they come out for the introduction of starting lineups, then we'll be back and join you. A little larger crowd here tonight, too.
Yeah, and I think only more are going to show up. What time is varsity scheduled to start at 7? I know that's the scheduled, but
that's what I was told, and I think they wanted to start as close as that they could. Right now, it's possible.
Boy, Ben is really working his front head this match. There's going again.
And learned to pancake that instead of taking it to that. Ooh, good move by Fedek as he gets that takedown. Nice job. Shafar's got to really work on pancaking when he gets that head control so he can stay on top and not be in a position of allowing them to get underneath him.
You know what I see is, he's still learning. There's been a lot of positions he's never been in before, and I think the last couple takedowns that I've seen Ben be the victim of, I think you could chalk it up to experience.
Yep.
Pushing when you should be pulling, or not pushing when you should.
And the key is just keep plugging away, keep wrestling. You can practice all you want. Nice stand-up by Shafar's. That move score 2-1. You can practice in that practice room as long as you want, but when you come out and wrestle another opponent, just a different ballgame.
That's right. Ooh, stay away from that.
Yep.
You heard the coaches yelling too.
I think the first person that shot a power double leg right now would be surprised how quickly someone would go over.
You mentioned, practice it all you want, and it changes quite a bit when you actually wrestle another opponent on the mat. It reminds me of that. You ever hear the quote from Mike Tyson? I don't quote Mike Tyson a ton.
Yeah.
He said, "Everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the face."
Yeah.
There you go. Run that. Run it. Run it. Run it. Run it.
He's chasing it pretty good now. Going to get off to the side a little bit. All right, that's the end of the second period. 2-1 to score.
Some of that experience, when he gets a few more matches under his belt, I think you're going to see him finish that.
Yeah. Good sit-out series. Gonna face him out.
Like right there, he needs to get off his
nice
knees.
Reversal. So Fedek picks up that reversal, and he's got Shafaris a little bit of trouble with that deep half looking at him. Gotta come back up again. There's a chicken wing.
Yeah, it looks like Ben's running out of steam a little bit.
Yeah, good pressure, lots of time. Got him in trouble. Fedek in good position. Even better now. There's the fall.
That's it.
We call it 401 for the fall. And that is going to be the conclusion of the JV and exhibition matches. And we're just probably, I'd say, 5-10 minutes away from the action. So we're going to be back at you, and we're going to turn down the mics, and we'll let everything else go to work here. Hi everybody, Bob Owens and Mike Krause back with you as we are now getting ready for the introduction of lineups of the Bismarck Demons and the Bismarck Century Patriots. And Mike, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this one for a while.
We got state-ranked wrestlers. We'll talk about those as they approach. And let's take a look at that starting lineup. At 106 pounds, it'll be the 5th-ranked wrestler, Ben DeForest, the 8th grader from Bismarck, going to take on Century's Braden Morris. He's a 7th grader. At 113, number 1 ranked Christian Tennefer takes on Ethan Coots from Century. 120, number 1 ranked Wilfred Tennefer takes on Blake Ersland. He's ranked number 6 in the state at 120. 126, number 1 ranked LJ Araujo going to take on Jacob Ersland. He is also ranked 6th and a senior. 132, Juan Flores. He's a senior. He's going to take on Caden Dakota, the sophomore, who's ranked number 2 in the state for Century. At 138, Parker Benz will not go tonight. Tyler Sanders was going to fill in for him. Benz rated 4th. Number 1 ranked Clay Randez is the number 1 ranked senior for Century at 138. 145, Tate Olson will take on Ben Wiggum. Wiggum is the number 2 ranked senior wrestler from Century. At 152, Isaac Peterson takes on Ole Taylor. He'll be a fill-in, the 8th grader there. And at 160, number 2 ranked Caden Renner will take on Isaiah Pamalila as the junior from Century. At 170, it's the number 1 ranked 170-pounder, Brock Fettig. He's going to take on Danny Tennefer. Tennefer, number 5 in the ranking. 182, Brant Kringley, the senior from Bismarck High, going to take on Jacob Boehm, number 1 and 2, at 182. 195, Isaiah Hughes, number 1 ranked 195-pounder, will take on the sophomore from Century, Lycan Parlett. And at 220, Ethan will be out of the lineup for Bismarck, Ethan Stewart, and Aiden Schloffman will be filling in, and he'll take on Hunter Harvey, the senior from Century. At the big boys, 285-pounders, Braden Moran takes on Jacob Burkhart, the sophomore. Burkhart, the number 6 rated wrestler in the state at heavyweight.
Boy, when you're reading through that, I see probably a half a dozen matches in there that really I don't know what's going to happen.
We're going to see, looks like on the scoreboard, they're going to start at 120. That would put Tanafu and Ersland, number 1 and number 6 on the mat at the same time. So we'll see what happens there.
You know, something else to keep an eye on is I'd be surprised if either of these lineups stayed exactly as written. I think you could see some movement.
Well, you know, I thought about that, but I'm going to be real surprised. I think they're just ready to probably look at some head-on.
That's what I like, but might have to.
Yep. Well, we're going to find out anyhow tonight.
Next match will start at 120 pounds.
We're going to take a moment and honor our country with the national anthem.
Please stand and remove all headgear for the national anthem, sung by Taylor Fisher.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars throughout the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we
Nice job, Taylor. That was Taylor Fisher, former student.
Oh, good job. The captain's going to meet out center. We're going to determine coin toss and choice of matches, choice of position during those matches.
So you're predicting not many changes. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think we might see a couple.
Well, we're going to. I don't know where they would be, but we'll find out.
I don't either. I'm more or less guessing.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking as an insider here or anything.
The change that they made probably was putting in Ty Sanders at 138. And we'll find out. Now's the time to roll. And it looks like we're going to start at 120, and it'll be Wilford Tanapu and Blake Ersland.
All right, doesn't look like there's any changes here.
The thing about it, Century and Bismarck High always end up having just some great matches. Referee says we're getting ready, and we're at 120.
Now wrestling for the
Tanapu and Ersland.
20 pounds, Blake Ersland.
And there's Tanapu in on that single. He penetrates deep, and he's going to score two. Wilford wastes no time with that quickness. Now he's working an arm bar, trying to take it up top. Takes it inside with a bear hug now. And there's an escape. Good penetrate by Ersland. He comes right back again. But Tanapu trying to circle back. Bring it on through. Trying to get that cradle and lock it up. Maybe walk it forward. It's almost got it locked in position. There's two as Tanapu comes through. He leads it 4-1. And a good arm position coming around. Ersland trying to get back to that base. Mike, the key in these types of duels, too, is who gets pinned and who doesn't get pinned.
Absolutely. And momentum.
Yep.
You know, if Bismarck High can get something going through the meat of their lineup here.
There's an escape by Ersland again. Make it 4-2. 55 seconds to go in first period action. If you just joined us, it's the start of the duel tonight. We start at 120.
Boy, when Wilford gets down on his knee, there's not much of a target there, is there?
No, it really isn't. And he penetrates so quickly. There's that single leg. It's on the edge of that mat. He can still score. There's two. Moves that score 6-2. You're going to say that's the edge. We'll bring it back to center. 29 seconds to go. Tanapu out front, 6-2. Got good control of that arm. Working that chicken wing. May not have enough time. Oh, he's going to try a tip off it, though. Getting close to scoring. Now he is. Nope, no count. There's a count. Going to pick up two more. It's 8-2 after one period. It's a great defer by Century.
Great start for Wilford, but I know they're looking for bonus points in this match.
Yeah.
So you can see Wilford keep the gas pressed here, I would imagine.
Great stand-up, good hand control. Busts out for one. Make it 9-2. Just cannot tell you how the quickness of the Tanapu boys is. They just seem to operate at a different gear.
Yeah, like that shot. Holy cow.
Look at that, nice. Almost picked up back points with that dump, too. Move scored 11-2. Now he's trying to work that arm across, see if he can lock and load it.
You know, Wilford's building a pretty good lead here, but Blake Ersland is no slouch. He's a sophomore.
Yeah.
He's strong. He's very capable.
Yeah.
It's just...
But again, we got number 1 against number 6.
Right. Sometimes you run into a buzzsaw.
Yep. There's good pressure coming with that arm. Ursland did a nice job of fighting that back out.
If you're wondering if Ursland's dad is in the crowd, I just heard him.
Yeah. 40 seconds counting down, second period action. 11-2. Wilford out front, working for back points right now. He is settling in on that combination right there.
30 seconds to fight.
Got a lot of time to settle it. Getting tighter. Really getting tight.
10 seconds.
There's the fall. Time of the fall, we're going 3 minutes, 52 seconds, 3:52. And that'll put the Demons out front 6-0 on the team score. And now we come with LJ Araujo as he's coming out against Jacob Ursland.
Now let's get 126 pounds for the Patriots, Jacob Ursland. And for your Demons, LJ Araujo.
Nice penetration by LJ. LJ, the number 1 ranked 126 pounder in the state. He's taken on Jacob, number 6. So both Ursland boys were at 6 in the state poll. This is conducted by North Dakota Wrestler. There's 2 for LJ. LJ a freshman and Ursland a senior. Century's got one of the more senior lineups that we've seen this year, actually.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of upperclassmen. But we watch their JV matches. They got a lot of talent coming up, too.
Yeah.
They just seem to reload.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. LJ
That's the
just
plan, right?
knows how to handle those legs, and excellent rider. We got a caution.
You know what's impressive about LJ is just how smooth everything is. I mean, every body part is under control, and every position he's been in several times. This kid's wrestled a lot over his life.
Got that power half working up. It's going to be potentially dangerous again. LJ, the defending state champion, was at 106 last year when he claimed it. Now he's back at 126. And you talk about kids that are going to grow up, here's one.
You got that right. Yeah, he might be 2-3 weight classes heavier next year. This kid just keeps growing.
Wouldn't surprise me.
And if you've seen his dad, there's no surprise.
Walking with that big pressure out front. That power half. Mosley tries to roll that power half. The problem with that is it just sets those legs tighter, and then it opens it up for a tip. And clock winding down to 7 seconds. 2-0. LJ out front. You just tuned in. We started at 120. Bismarck out in front. 6-0 on the pin by Wilford Tenaford. Yep. We're going to go with the cut. Going to give him 1. 3-0. Good shot by Ersley. And there's a scramble set. Ersley in good position. See if LJ can scramble out of that. Nice shot by Ersley.
I think this one's going to be a stalemate. No, maybe not.
Right now, LJ just came up with the higher of the two. He can actually power switch inside there. Now the stalemate as you call. Good penetration of that double. There it is. 2-point takedown. Usually frustrated with that one. You saw it coming, couldn't stop it. Both these Earsley boys are excellent wrestlers.
Yes, they are. It's in their blood. Dad wrestled at NDSU.
Yeah. Well, both of them are rated 6th in the state. Good move there. LJ continues the ability to ride. Without a question, to me, he's the best rider on the team.
I think you're probably right. This is an exciting match, but I got a quick story about LJ. When he was a 7th grader wrestling middle school, as you could probably imagine, he was pretty dominant then. But he wrestled a couple matches, and he kept getting in, bad position and almost getting taken down and almost giving up back points. And it took me a while to realize what he was doing was he was allowing some of the kids to get some of these shots on him so he can get a better workout and work on his defense.
Yeah.
And he was doing that at the junior high state tournament.
Well,
that's one of the hints, one of the clues that I knew he was going to be really good.
Ooh, he's got him in trouble too now.
It's a deep half.
That's the end of 2. LJ out in front, 5-0. And Erlen, I believe, is going to have choice.
Okay, well, this period's going to be interesting because I know we want bonus points. And what I mean by that is, win by a major or a tech fall or something like that. And so he's going to have to make up some ground here still.
Well, if he gets one turn, though, that can make a difference and put him on. Roseland comes back up again. Good shot. Got a good position. But again, here comes those legs.
Oh, those hips.
It's like glue.
Yeah, I don't know if people understand how impressive that just was.
Yeah. You would think he was in serious trouble.
Right.
For a moment.
Yeah, anybody else that gets their hips pinned down like that is in trouble, but not LJ.
He just has such confidence of knowing where he's at, knowing that he can turn and work his way out.
Stalling Green, was that on us?
I think they called a warning. They don't like his legs. So.
Maybe I'm biased.
Well, that's one thing about it. If you throw the legs, you got to advance up top too. So. Roseland trying to come. There he goes out. But LJ just drops down, picks up 2. And they go off the mat. 1:04 on the clock. LJ out front by 5. I don't see any cut signs from the bench, so I think they're still thinking he may turn him. Roseland comes all the way back up again. Almost got out. Got a power half. He's fighting his way through. There's that half Nelson again. Still working it. Now he's trying to work a guillotine on the one side now with that arm.
It's been a while since I've seen one of those.
Probably going to end up in a stalemate. "11 seconds. I think that's how you're going to see it.
I think that's it. And it may not seem like it, but Ursuline wrestled an incredible match.
He did.
He should,
did a nice job.
He's going to walk away from this getting some cheers from his bench, I think.
So 5-0 with the decision. And now we're going to see a substitution come in as Tyler Sanderson. Oh, yeah, let's back up. We got a great match here first. We got number 2, Caden Dakota against Juan Flores. So we got the senior against the sophomore, senior from Bismarck High, Juan Flores, and Caden Dakota. And Dakota's looking to toss. And Flores going to score. Dakota with that. So Dakota with the score on that takedown. He's a physical sophomore.
Yeah, he is. And so is Juan. I mean, Juan's a senior, but he brings it.
Yep.
He's heavy on the head. He attacks hard.
And Juan is an unseeded wrestler at the state tournament, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of people excited about wrestling him.
No, and I would imagine if they seeded down to 9 or 10, I think he's right there on the edge.
Yeah.
And for that matter, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see Juan place at state this year.
Well, and if he draws in, gets a little bit lucky, got to wrestle well. That's what it comes down to. Dakota showing his good control with his riding ability too. See, if you were going to ask me what I wanted to see, is I would like to see an LJ and Dakota wrestle.
Yeah, that would have been good.
That would have been a great match. Talk about two guys that know how to ride.
Oh, a little taste of our own medicine here. Penn State by Century.
Yep. Flores trying to come out the back door here.
He's in a good spot.
He's got a shot at it. Dakota's going to pick up 2, though, on that exchange with the back points.
Ooh, 10 seconds.
I don't know if Flores can get out or not.
Yeah, Dakota's hanging on awfully tight.
Close, but no cigar. So at 132, we're going to see what Flores has got working. I got a little blood situation. Team score right now, Demons lead at 9-0 on a fall and decision at 20 and 26.
We'd like to thank Santa Rosa BHS Sports Medicine for being the exclusive sports medicine provider for tonight's match. With us from Santa Rosa BHS Sports Medicine.
I would imagine that Rodens and Dakota go at it pretty well in practice.
I would think so.
Both of them benefit from each other.
Jeez, can you imagine that 3-man group? You got Dakota, Rodens, and Wygum probably all wrestling with each other.
And 2 of them are seniors. Dakota's the exception there with the sophomore.
There's a good shot.
Following through.
So who's
his arm out?
The person that's going to win here is who gets their hips up a little bit higher. If Dakota gets his hips off the mat, we're in trouble.
I think you're going to see a stalemate before that all occurs. But good shot by Juan Flores there.
You know, Juan got an incredible compliment in the wrestling room the other day. I pop in there to kind of check stuff out from time to time, and the coaches were talking about how Juan is one of the wrestlers that when they show a move, he drills it. Oh, nice.
Nice outside dump.
He was complimented at being one of the best that will learn a move and then try to work it into a match almost immediately.
Yeah.
So very coachable, even as a senior. You know, just a couple weeks left in the season, and he's still soaking it up.
We got another blood situation. 5-6-2, they say.
Did you check out our student section over there?
Yeah.
Looks like a whole nother team. There's about 20 guys down there all wearing wrestling singlets. And a really good crowd, too.
Good crowd. Yep. All right, we're ready for action again. 6-2, Dakota out front. Nice shot.
Nice.
There's a takedown by Flores.
Oh, and a good half.
Got Dakota going to his back.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Yep.
I don't like it, but I agree with it.
Yep.
That was... It's easy to boo when it's not your kid.
Flores going to let him go. Going to cut him. All right, that moves the score. 7-4. 30 seconds. Good shot by Dakota. Come up out of there.
No points yet. We
Nope.
got that leg.
11 seconds.
Keep scooting.
Flores coming in. There's two right there. There's two. He hooked it. Throw that leg in. He's got it. Oh, no. Referee was right on it. Good call by the official. 7-4 after 2. Going to the third period. I'm going to cut him again, I think. And right in on that double. And that's why you got to chase it right away. Flores in good position here. Oh, man.
There's a good shot.
There's a 2.
There you go.
8-6.
He's going to cut him again.
Yep.
If he can get out of here.
Well, he's got a great Granby and Peterson roll, I know that. So you got to look out for that all the time. Going to call a stalemate here pretty quick, I think. Oh, there it goes. Peterson roll. I don't quite understand the scoreboard on that deal.
Ooh, and 2 back points as well. That's a little bit of a killer.
Well, that's why they kept cutting him, because he's got a terrific Peterson roll.
Yeah. And he tried to. He just couldn't get away.
$12-7 now. Well, Juan Flores, being unseated, has done a pretty good effort against number 2 here. 41 seconds. And right now, Flores in better condition than Dakota.
Well, here goes another 20 seconds.
Turn it up, turn it out. Nothing.
Hard double, Juan. Hard double. Always going for a throw.
Yep. That throw now.
All right, well, don't give up the pin
10
here.
seconds to fight it out.
Can't give up this pin. Come on, Juan.
6 seconds to go. 5:54 with the fall. And that was quite a match. 5:54, Dakota the winner by pin. Moves the score 9-6 on the scoreboard. And now we've got Ty Sanders going to take on number 1, Clay Redens.
Wrestling at 138 pounds for the Patriots, Clay Redens. And for the defense, Ty Sanders.
Redens notorious for just a really good double.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot of just good penetration, good position all the time.
Yeah, he's doing the moves that kids learn the first week they're in wrestling. They're doing double legs. He's getting a wrist. He just does it really well.
But he does them with such power.
Yeah, he does.
There's that cradle.
Holy smokes!
Got him right on the edge of the mat. There, it's close. There's a fall. 37 seconds. Rendez with the pin. And that moves Century ahead, 12-9. And we got Wiggum, and we got Olson. Wiggum, number 2 rated, 145 pounder.
And for the Demons, Tate Olson.
And right now the Demons need Olson to come and really put on a good match.
Hey, nice shot.
And Olson's been coming on. He's been getting better and better. On the edge. Good shot at a double by Olson.
Yeah, 2 good shots.
Penetrating in. Tries a trip outside. Good counter. Back on that edge again. Off the mat. 0-0. First period action. We're at 145.
Geez, another good shot.
You got to take it to the double though. Off that mat again. Caution.
Caution Century.
Yep.
If this was an Olympic match, it'd be 3 points for Bismarck already.
Yep. There's that double penetration rate again. You relax for just a second. That's the difference. And here comes a power cradle.
I think that stalling call just kind of fired Wygum up.
Yeah. Well, good job by Olson as he scrambles back out. 2-1. 41 seconds to go, first period action. Team score, Century out front right now, 12-9. Wiggum's going to score there with a takedown. Again, Wiggum, number 2 ranked 145 pounder. Olson, not ranked at all. 4-1 score right now. That's the clock, no points. Going to end up that first period, 4-1. Going to defer. Olson going to go down. Olson's had 3 good shots that were potential takedowns, but unable to finish them out.
He's had a good grip on that leg 3 different times, almost 4.
Coming up on that switch for a possible reversal if we can get it in. Good counter by Wiggum. Back up on his base. Yep, there's that tip. No. You pick up 3 more. Wiggum really has got him in trouble now up front.
Yeah, Tate's going to have to find some guts here. It's going to get out of hand.
He's trying to stop that cradle by taking that leg, but there you go.
Nice.
1 point escape, 7-2. Olsen comes back in. Got to chase it up, though. Wiggum's strength has saved him very well on 3 occasions now. Still scrambling. And there's 2. 9-2 as Wiggum takes that takedown. Two more. That's 11. And that's the end of the second period. 11-2. Wiggum out front. And he's going to go down.
If anybody has lost a phone, it's at the announcer's table.
That top hand, that's a bad habit, just letting it hang there.
Yeah. And it's going to be potentially dangerous here, I think. Yep, there it is. Right now, Olsen needs to keep this out of Superior land.
If he could get a couple back points, it would take away that. But I think we'd be happy if he was able to just keep it at a major even.
Yep. There's a reversal. 13-2 right now. 50 seconds to go. Olsen trying to hit that stand-up. Oh, got a cradle locked up.
Come on, Tate.
Put it in technical fall country here. Now he's got him in real trouble. Olsen trying to fight his way out of there. 11 seconds.
All right, nice job.
That moves it. 16-2. That's the score. 2 more. So it'll be a tech fall for Wiggum. That moves the score to 17-9. Now we've got Isaac Peterson taking on Oldie Taylor. Taylor, the 8th grader for Century. Peterson, the sophomore for Bismarck High.
For the Patriots, Oldie Taylor. And for the Demons, Isaac Peterson.
Good takedown by the 8th grader as he scores first. So Taylor comes up with a nice move. He leads at 2-0. We're at 152. We started at 120. team score right now, Century 17 and Bismarck Demons 9. Now he's coming back for the Peterson, locked and load.
Peterson with the Peterson.
Yep.
Did you say that already? I
did not, but glad you brought it up. 2-2, knotted up. It's a good 8th grader right here for Century. Now he's got him in trouble. There's the fall.
There we go.
Time of the fall going 1:25. Peterson picking up the pin. Moving that team score to 17 for Century, 15 for the Demons. And now we bring up at 160 Caden Renner, and he's going to take on Isaiah Pamalua. Renner in on that double really quick, picks it and scores. And Renner right away fighting that high cradle tough. They go off the mat. So Renner way aggressive early.
Yeah, if he smells a little bit of blood in the water, he's bringing it.
And Renner, number 2 ranked 160-pounder in the state.
Get down there, man. Get down there.
He's got him stuck right now. There it is. 27 seconds as Caden Renner doesn't make too much time of it. And now we're going to go to Brant Kringley taking on Jacob Ben. Number 1. Whoop. Take that back. Brock Feddick and Danny Tenefu. It's going to be an interesting match here.
Ooh,
Tenefu learned that from his cousins.
Quick move out of the gate there.
Yeah, Danny really exploded out of there.
That was pretty.
Nice move. Now we got to learn to take him back. Doing the dance right now, trying to figure out that. Now, you won't believe this, but there's a way you can jump up in the air, go almost upside down, and come back, and the guy's almost gone.
Flying squirrel, is that what that one's called?
I don't know how people come out of that, because when I get one leg out, my table legs don't work real good.
Wow, that was a lot of action for no points.
Nice shot. Now Feddick's coming back in.
Boy, Danny's got quite the physique. Looks like he's got 10 or 20 or 15 pounds on us, but
he works at it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't get shoulders like that watching TV.
Right now it's an interesting match. 56 seconds to go. Tenefu come out and made a great shot, but credit Brock Feddick able to fight his way through. Both wrestlers go off the mat again. 45 seconds first period to go. Team score. Demons 21, Century 17 right now.
There we go.
And there's a takedown, and there is one mean cradle. And that is tight. Feddick trying to reposition himself.
I don't think I've ever seen that position. Has he still got his cradle locked up?
Yep,
I think he does.
He does.
And he's under the... Wow.
If you can turn him towards the mat again, that'd make a difference. That's the way that period's going to end. Going to pick up some points though, 5-0. And Brock is the number 1 ranked 170-pounder in the state. And Ben Nagel is number 3.
And what's Danny ranked? Is that 5 that I see?
Danny is for number 5.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to be able to watch both these guys all the way through middle school.
They've grown up, haven't they?
Yeah, he didn't look like that in 7th grade. I know that.
No. Brock made a great shot, but it was off the mat. Now he comes back in on that single. Going to lift it inside. Going to come up top. There it is again. He picks up 2. 8-0. Fedek out front.
What's pretty about that is he kept that wrist throughout the whole shot.
Yeah. Now he's trying to work a combination in here. Brock likes that deep waist. One minute to go in second period action. Ooh. And there's the tip. So that tilt coming scoring points right now. Going to make it 11.
3-point air ball for Fedek.
This is probably, Brock's up by 11-0, but this is actually the most Brock's been tested so far we've seen this year.
Most I've seen.
Yep. Because Danny Tenefu has done a good job of moving. And
He has. You can tell Danny's strong. He grabs Brock's legs.
Yep.
You know, those other guys that we've seen wrestle Brock aren't able to do that.
so the end of 2, Fedek out front, 11-0. Ooh, nice move. In on that single, circling it back.
Jeez, look at that flexibility by Danny.
Yep.
It's just about got the splits.
He's going to lift that knee up, though, and he's going to chase it behind and find out he's in trouble. Well, Brock missed his opportunity to charge that double. Now he's just going to sit it in. Still no points. They just call a stalemate. 1:24 to go in third period action.
All right, Brock's going to have to stay hungry. He's 4 points away from attack. He needs more bonus points.
Well, there's 2 right there. That's 13-2. Makes that 12-point margin. Going to cut him again. And they got 13-1. Oh, walked right into that single.
Yeah, he did. Threw him down into it.
Yep.
All right, well, this might be exciting. He's got 30 seconds to go get one more takedown.
I think he's going to do it. He may just front headlock him, too. Yep, there's the spin. 17-2. There's the tech fall right
That's
there.
it, right there.
I don't know why they're not stopping it. There's the tech fall, 17-2. So that offsets the tech fall on the other side. Brock Fedek looked really good.
Yes, he did. He's another one of those guys that just always seems like he's in position. Never panics, never bails on stuff early.
Yep. So now we come up with Kringley and Jacob Bain. We got number 1 against number 2. Going to be a good one.
Pressing at 182 pounds for the Patriots, Jacob Bain.
Good shot.
And for the Demons, Brandon.
Going to go off the mat. And as you've mentioned before, Mike, he has a moment where he always kind of looks like he's in trouble, and then boom. Oh, he got off the mat again. Number 1 against number 2 in the ratings of the state. We're at 182. There's a 2-point takedown.
You know, my favorite part about Brandt is when he decides to take something, he's a bully about it.
Yeah.
He just comes.
Now he's going to throw those legs in, see if he can wear people down a little bit. Got a little power half action going. And that'll wear you down, believe me.
And these guys aren't small. You know, we gradually build up to the weight, but I mean, it's 182. I would imagine these guys walk around probably closer to 185, 187. These are 2 large gentlemen right out here.
Yeah.
Lots of strength. Brandt was a big part of the Demon football team this year.
Yeah, he was. Bame's just having a tough time getting back to his base. There he comes. "18 seconds to go, first period action. Kringley out front, 2-0.
I think he's on to something here if he just had a little more time. 3 seconds.
Yep, that's how the period's going to end. So number 1 ahead of number 2 right now, 2-0. Century going to defer. Kringley's going to go down. Here comes that switch.
No.
It's that arm free. There it is. Escape.
Here's an exciting tie.
Boy, he's shucking him behind here. Gets that leg free. He's taking to the mat. There's 2 for Kringley. Nice shuck inside.
Oh, he was thinking about it. I don't recall the move, but there's a backwards roll off that.
Yeah. Yet to be named. We'll call it the Kringley special if he pulls it off.
There you go. You pull it off, you get to name it.
There you go. I saw it in the national tournament. Kringley back to wearing him down again. 49 seconds to go. Second period action. He's going to let him go. 5-1. There's that check again. He just sets him up, brings him down with it. It's amazing what inside position can do if you pummel it correct. Now he's going to put some real power half pressure on. 5 seconds to go in second period.
built a decent lead. He's going to have to build still.
Seven to 1, going to third period. Comes that cradle, near side this time. With that head in the ribs, he could do her.
Oh, slipped the head. I think you're going to see a call to cut here pretty soon. Yep, there we go.
7 to 1.
Man, he gets that underhook like a boxer throwing an uppercut.
Yep. Bain coming up. Another 2, going to cut him again.
He's going to have to do her again.
1:13, still a lot of time left. There's that check inside again. You don't even want to tie up anymore. Now he goes to the other side. Good move. Greener looking really sharp here.
Yeah, he is. Him getting that underhook just brings a smile to my face. He about knocked him to his knees just with the underhook.
There's warning for stalling on the bottom. I thought he might try and take him down one more time. Or 2. 23 seconds to go.
Stalling.
Going to give him 1. Oh, really? Okay. Even up on the stalling calls.
To see Coach Schumacher's not not agreeing with that.
21 seconds to go. We're at 182. 195ers getting ready. That's the way it's going to close out. 11 to 3. Kringley, winner by decision. So number 1 definitely dominated number 2 tonight. And now we got 195 pounders. Isaiah Hughes against Lycan Parlett.
We got Aiden Schlafman here, Bob.
Oh, they've moved it. Oh, they're moving. Okay. Aiden's coming out against Parlett.
Aiden is fired up. He got to wrestle off for this position this week and, of course, won it.
So they weighed Aiden in at 95. And here comes Parlett out the back door with a takedown the same way. 2-0. Two to 1. He's beginning to become a big fan of that underarm series with that fireman's, I'll tell you that. See it again?
Hit it again.
Yep. Now if he can secure the back, pick up some back points too.
Don't panic, you're in a good spot. There you go, punch it.
There it is. We get a pin here, that'll be a surprise. Schlafman coming on, doing the job.
I think that's it.
The freshman in good position. There's the fall. So winner by fall, Aiden Schlafman filling in and doing the job again. And that means that Hughes will move on up and take on Hunter Harvey, the senior. And Hunter is one tall young fella.
Holy smokes, yeah, he is. I think the basketball coach missed out on this guy.
Yep.
220 pounds for the Patriots, Hunter Harvey. And for your defense, Isaiah
There's a takedown by Hughes. He's going to try and cradle all that length of legs and arms. Isaiah, just one physical kid.
Oh. Yeah, usually when you see people toned up like that, they're 120, 113.
Yeah.
This guy weighs 210 pounds.
Team score, Bismarck Demons out in front, 36-17. Sloffman coming through with a big win for him.
There, leg Turk.
Going to score back points. Three there, 5-0.
Good luck stopping
here
this.
Comes remember I told you, tall guys don't like to be cradled. Now it's even tighter. Look at here.
Jeez.
Credit him coming out of there. I didn't think he was coming out that one.
Well, I'm sure they're all lathered up already. That was always one of my strategies. I always wanted to come out, with a sweat rolling. Get slippery.
At the end of one, it's 10-0. Isaiah's going rolls up. Don't be surprised you don't drop him.
Yep, something's coming here.
Front headlock. All right, just take it to the cradle, score 2. 12-0. Isaiah, number 1 ranked, defending state champ. He's a junior. Pick up 2 more. 14-0. 1 away from a tech fall.
I was going to say, not much happening on bottom. Not that there is much to do, I guess, against Isaiah.
Well, tough. Now he's going to try and throw the needle and come around.
If he gets this, I think it's all over.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's the fin.
That is tight.
That'll go in 3 minutes, 29 seconds. 3:29. And that brings us to the heavyweights. And Burkhardt is number 6, so Moran really could help himself by a victory here.
I think Moran was ranked earlier this year and then had a couple tough matches and fell out. But this is winnable. This is winnable for Braden, I think.
Well, he's had those matches where he's kind of just had a tough break or two. Needs a couple things to go his way. But I'm sure that Mr. Burkhardt's got different feelings.
Yeah, and I think we mentioned momentum earlier today too, and
yep.
I think Bismarck High's got some momentum going, so hopefully Braden can use it.
Burkhardt, good-sized sophomore. 55 seconds. Moran can't give up any big points. That's been his nemesis so far.
He's just been a classic heavyweight first period so far, hasn't it?
Yep.
Pummel in, pummel and push.
Oh, don't try that headlock. Those big guys, they just roll through those. Like a loose train. There's the duck under. Nice shot.
It's a really good shot.
Here's what we just talked about. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, there you go.
5 seconds, he scores a 2-point takedown. So credit Jacob Burkhart for hanging in and doing a job. Timing and position.
Yep, there's no accident. He started that move on one side and ended on the other.
Yep. He can get an escape in 4 seconds would be great. So out in front, 2-0. We've got 106 and 113 yet to go. 42-17 scoreboard reads. Bismarck Demons out in front. Trouble in River City.
Oh, and don't reach back.
Well, he did a good job of evading the pin. It's still 4-0. Pick up 3 there. Make it 7.
You know, Burkhart's takedown was really nice. He earned that one, but I can't help but think that Braden's almost given away some of these points.
Well, what you got to always think about is that you got to keep working all the time. Because if you just relax for a moment, that's the difference. And you'll see points come in clusters. That's kind of how they work. Power half right now is going to be deadly here. Got 1 minute to go. Second period. There's a warning for stalling on the bottom. And Burkhart's going to make the move to turn him over. And he's got him in big trouble.
And that's it.
There's the fall. The ball is going to go in 3 minutes, 15 seconds. So Burkhart does a good job of living up to that number 6 in the state rating. And now we're going to go to Ben DeForest and Braden Morris, 8th grader against the 7th grader.
It's Braden Morris. And for your demons, Ben DeForest.
DeForest, another one of those surprises on that single leg, right?
Yep. Stay on your toes when you're wrestling, Ben.
We got 2 for the takedown. Ben is rated number 5 in the state.
I would be very surprised if he placed lower, if he placed 5th at state.
I think he's in the top 4 myself, without a question. Maybe the top 2. Good cradle he's got working too. Picks up 3 more, 5-0. DeForest in control here. .50 seconds, clock winding down. 42-23 if you just joined us. Demons out front, 2 matches to go. This one more.
Ben's getting what he wants. He's getting control of that bottom wrist. It's just is this Braden? Is that right? Braden Morris?
It is. Braden's doing a good job of fighting his way out of that cradle and making sure he's in position to stay away from it, because the scouting report is not a mystery. It's a single leg in a cradle. Done it on everybody.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if these guys had faced off a few times too.
Could be.
I think it's pretty fair to say that Bismarck's a strong wrestling community, and
I tell you what, the lineup they're going to put on the mat for the state tournament is going to be pretty incredible.
Right. But between Bismarck High and Century and Legacy, I mean, if you think about all the talent that comes out of this town,
yep.
And North Dakota's not a giant state, and so you end up facing each other,
right.
every year. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys have been wrestling since kindergarten. And what stinks about this year is usually we can get out of state on some tournaments and face some new competition, but
Ben picked up one for hanging on for the penalty, and then followed by the escape. He leads at 6-0 right now. And there's that single leg. And there's two more. 9-0. He's just so smooth on that.
he is.
And then you think you can counter it back, and he just steps across, and boom, you're there.
Where do you suppose Ben sits pound for pound nationally as a redhead? I'd say as a redhead, pound for pound, he's probably one of the best wrestlers in in the country.
Well, he's done well. Although I tell you, there's just some incredible talent. When you start to look at the ability of some of these kids, it's just incredible. Ben just in control. 16 seconds to go. Second period closing out. He leads at 9-0. And there's their warning for stalling. They want him to advance up.
The ref kind of shrugged, almost like he was apologizing.
Yeah. To close it too, 9-0. DeForest up front. And he's going to go down as Morris is going to take the up position. And there's DeForest with that escape. Great hand control coming up and out. Nice move. Getting close to that tech fall range. He just doesn't give up many points either.
No, he's another one of those guys that just never out of position.
I'm trying to think of how many points he's really given up. It can't be more than 3 right now that I can think of. And it's probably 2.
Well, how many matches haven't finished in a pin for Ben this year?
Well, there's only one other one.
One other one? That's it?
That ended up being a superior, if I remember right.
Jeez. I'd like to see who's ranked number 1 through 4 at his weight then. I mean, if you go...
Well, the Valley City kid, Grable, is 1. I have it actually for you here. I'll tell you.
Because, I mean, what are those guys' records? If Ben's undefeated this year with all pins in one major.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good penetration in on that single again. What I like about it is what he does with it afterwards.
Yeah, he's not satisfied with a takedown. He's thinking back points.
Always trying to advance. Got a little blood timeout now. Trying to find your answer for you here.
Once again, we'd like to thank Century Varsity Sports Medicine for being the exclusive sports medicine provider for tonight's match. And with us again from Century Orthopedics, we have Alicia Wells. Thank you, Century Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
One match to go.
Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot by Morris. I don't think he's, I was going to say he's probably just happy staying there. $15 left.
Grayville Valley City is 1. The Springer kid from Devil's Lake is 2. Zink from Cheyenne is 3. And Grayville's brother is 4. And he's a 8th grader.
Wow.
And we close out the evening with Christian Tennefer taking on Ethan Kuntz, the freshman. Christian with a quick takedown, 42-23. Credit that freshman. He's trying to scramble back to that base and make things happen. Now he's got a stack series working, Christian. There's the tilt.
Boy, he's relentless on top as well.
Yeah. He's looking for you to make a mistake.
How many stalling calls do you suppose the Tennefoo's have been called collectively in their lives?
I don't know. Can't even imagine. None.
Look at that. He doesn't even hang out after he gets his 5 count. He moves on.
Terrific work ethic. He's got a half that's really going. That's 7-0. On that edge out there, pretty tough to get anything done. And they're going to go off the mat with 5 seconds to go in first period action. You just tuned in. Demons lead at 46-23. We're at the final match of the evening. Christian's going to go down.
So I think I'm correct that both the Tennefoo's have at least committed or verbal commitment to Michigan. Is that right?
That's correct, yep.
I saw a really cool picture when they went on the recruiting trip. It was during the football season, and it was and it wasn't this year. I think it was last year already. And they took those young men down on the field when there's
the fall.
There it is. 70,000 people or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd sell me pretty quick.
2:19 is the time of the fall. And the final score, 52-23. Demons out in front. Mike, pretty good effort by everybody, I thought. I think the surprise was Aiden Schloffman coming in and picking up that pin.
That was very fun to watch.
And to be fair to Juan Flores, he's going to go in the book as a pin at 5:54. But that was a lot better match.
Absolutely. That was closer than what the score said, for sure.
So I think Flores did an excellent effort on that. For Century, no question, Randez, Wiggum,
And Dakota. That's their middle
loaded. And I was impressed with Burkhart. He did a good job, solid, not a lot of mistakes. And the Ursulines right here, one Rouslin LJ and one Rouslin Wilford.
Strong
I thought they did well, and they're both listed as 6th rankings. So for Mike Rouse, Bob Owens, glad to have you with us. We started the day at about 5 o'clock. It's 8:30, so 3.5 hours of matches. We hope you enjoyed them. We are going to be back at it tomorrow, I guess. So we got the Watford City St. Mary's coming back in. Going to be 5 o'clock, I think, tomorrow. So
another long one, I think.
Other gym is what I'm told.
Oh.
So for everybody, hope you're enjoying Wrestling Action as we bring it to you. Enjoy it all. Have a great evening.
Good night.